It is winter in the birchwoods. A young Citipati female looks over the valley. She is alone. In the distance, recognizable calls are being broadcasted. Not too long ago, a heavy snowstorm made its way through these lands. Many groups, flocks and herds got separated because of it. An adult male Citipati noticed the calls coming from the other side. The happy young female replies. Citipati rarely roam alone, unless it is a male looking to start his own flock. And that is exactly what we see here. Both happy to have found each other, they meet up within the cover of the birch trees. Citipati are very expressive. This dance is performed when happy, excited, or when courting. The male is clearly much older. They size each other up and instantly form a bond. For them, finding another of their own kind is crucial in the harsh winter months. With a happy spring in her step, the young female gladly follows the male. We are back at the pond, where we first catched a glimpse of the young female. Within the cover of some bushes, she lays down to rest a bit. The male, however, is on alert. He knows that this is a popular drinking spot. It is also the only pond in this area. And it was a good thing that he stayed vigilant. Heavy footsteps approach. The wise choice is to follow the experienced male down the side of the hill. But curiosity wins. The young female stays close to the pond, her eyes peeled at the direction of the footsteps. In a crouched position, she tries to cover herself within the foliage. The footsteps are closing in. She backs off, knowing very well that her choice to stay up here wasn't a clever one. A different Citipati shows up. He has been following the sound as well. In panic, he sends out a warning call, and with good reason. Tyrannosaurus Rex, king of dinosaurs. This pair is not focused on hunting. They merely want a drink. Our Citipati are wise to stay out of reach. Even though these Rexes aren't interested in prey, this could change in the blink of an eye. The male returns. His instincts to protect the female are too strong. Hiding downhill won't do much anyways. The Tyrannosaurus Rex has the incredibly strong sense of hearing. The lightest of breathing will be detected. After filling up on water, the two Rexes move along, their giant silhouettes disappearing into thousands of snowflakes. Months have passed. We return to the pond, now covered in the warm embrace of the late spring sun. The dynamic between the two Citipati is about to change. Our female has come of age. No youngster anymore, the male will try his luck in courting her. He gifts her a white lily. She replies vocally, but not yet picks it up. She will need more of him than just a gift. Prancing around her potential mate, the female inspects him. She is now looking at the male in a completely different light. Curious but critical, she awaits his moves. Outlined by a rising sun, the male shows off his movements. This is done to show his potential partner his agility, strength, focus, and quick footwork. This is crucial when defending offspring later on in life. He continuously tries to lock in the focus of his potential mate. Whenever she moves, he moves with her. We know the courting is successful when the female decides to dance with him. And she does. Again, the male collects a white lily to gift to the female. If she accepts, she will truly be his mate. They are now bonded for life. A little while later, the Citi party move through the birchwoods with a specific goal. The male knows a fantastic nesting spot, and he is eager to show this to his new mate. Loud and excited, they arrive at the den. Now the response of the female will indicate whether or not she approves of this selected spot. She clearly does. It is a narrow den. The adult Citi party will have to crouch down to enter. This is a good thing. This means that a large selection of carnivores won't be able to creep up on them. Their potential offspring will be safe for most threats. This nesting spot seems to be perfect for the pair. A narrow entrance, but a lot of space for a nest and chicks to run around. We fast forward some weeks. The new pair welcome one healthy chick. It is not uncommon for a first-time mother to only hatch one single young. For our Citi party, however, numbers don't count. For them, this one child is worth its weight in gold. As the new mother cares for the chick and keeps it safe, the father gathers food and keeps an eye out for potential danger. Instinctively, both Citi party know exactly what to do. The female continuously works on the nest, keeping it tidy and clean. The male will spend these first weeks moving in and out of the den. He is on high alert constantly, making sure his partner and child are well fed and safe at all times. Throughout the day, he will carry mushrooms, flowers, and succulent leaves to the female. She won't leave the chick, no matter what. The night slowly falls over the birchwoods. Again, the male is out of the den and scouting the area, and this time for good reason. There is something hidden within the cover of the trees. And it's closing in. The Citi party crawl up against each other. Perhaps it won't notice them. But fear takes over. The female calls out, alerting her family. This ultimately gives away their position. A colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's heard the Citi party from miles away. The narrow entrance makes sure this giant won't enter the den. However, Tyrannosaurus Rex is a patient hunter, and surprisingly quick for its size. The Citi party know they are in trouble. Leaving the den is dangerous now. If they don't time their exit just right, powerful jaws might snatch them up. For minutes now, the Citi party notice no movement. The male ventures out of the den to scan the area. This almost costs him his life. Luckily for the Citi party, this den has 2 exits. Quickly, the male darts out of the other one, Briefly distracted by the move of the male, the Rex takes back its position closest to the female and her young. He selected the most vulnerable target. But vulnerable as they both are, the female is brave too. She holds on to her child with her wings as she makes a run for it. It is now or never. Crouched and ready to dart forward to follow the female, the Rex realizes that it's no use to follow. He turns his attention to the defensive male. Our Citi male, however, sets aside his fear and turns it into fire. He will not back down and risk his mate and offspring being killed. He stays close within reach of the hungry beast as he desperately tries to keep hold of its attention. In a clever move, the Citi male lures the Rex away from the direction in which his mate ran. The Rex follows. Meanwhile, wasting all her stamina, the mother is still running. She just wants to get as far away from the danger as possible. But nature can be cruel and unforgiving. The male follows the distant sounds of his crying offspring. The mother stays silent. In blind panic, the mother missed her step and fell of a steep cliff. She didn't make it. Heartbroken, the chick tries to reach for its father. The duo must continue on, leaving their beloved mate and mother behind. In a constant battle of life and death, one never truly knows which ending will claim their soul.